Married couple Anna Kent and Brill Cooper are meditating. Then, Brill want to put it in. Anna says he better make it fast, so he does. The next day, they pitch their meditation app, Synergaton, to their board members as they think it's time to go public after a successful year. However, the board members prefer physical products as the market is already full of meditation apps, like Better Health. That's why today's episode is sponsored by Just Kidding, Ain't Nobody Trusting My AAs. Brill defends their app, saying that it's backed with research, but when he starts to talk about metaphysics, Anna cuts him off and tells the investors that they will hold off for now. After the online meeting, Brill confronts Anna about treating him like he's incompetent. Anna tells him that although he's an excellent speaker, he can't approach wellness the way he approached tech. She almost tells him to stop acting like a little beach. He reminds her that the app was his idea and influence, but Anna reminds him that she's the one funding it, prompting him to walk out. Boy, how did you manage to pocket such a beautiful wife with that face? Her gay brother Quan tries to shade her husband, but Anna ain't having it and calls her brother homeless. Anna's best friend Janine calls Anna to remind her of her guesting on her podcast the next day. When Anna says she and Brill fought, Janine invites her to go to the new yoga spot she goes to, QHOA Yoga Studio. Brill heads to the Polyzan Research Lab, where Dr. Reynolds tells him that he needs more of the elixir so he can replicate it because the sample he gave him was contaminated. Later that night, Brill visits his mistress, Ophelia, who owns the elixir in QHOA. She was riding that thing like a pony. When Anna arrives at QHOA to do yoga, she sees her husband kissing his mistress, so she hangs up on Janine, who couldn't make it. Anna then sees the pair taking a few drops of elixir and Brill, stealing 2 elixir bottles from a box full of it. After Brill and Ophelia leave for dinner, Anna trespasses into the studio and inspects the elixir. She then finds sweet photos of Brill and Ophelia in the apartment, prompting her to have an intense meltdown. Ophelia and Brill return to the studio and find it in disarray. Although Ophelia sees Anna run out, she doesn't see her face. For real though, how the hell does a man named Brill get these 2 beauties when he looks like an alopecious Drake? Anna returns home, listens to Brill's voicemail saying he's going to be home late because he's out with Reynolds, and cries in the arms of her brother Quan. Anna and Quan stalk Ophelia online, and Anna promises to destroy Brill. She shows Quan the elixir, telling him that she saw the pair having a few drops of it. Thinking that the elixir is safe because Brill is into organic stuff, Quan takes a few drops of it. Anna is shocked, but Brill says he takes poppers on the daily, so this elixir is nothing. Anna tells Quan that Brill has mentioned Ophelia before as someone he met at a wellness conference, and he talked about a special organic balm, but she never followed up. A few seconds later, Quan starts laughing and acting high. Meanwhile, when Ophelia, who's unaware of Brill's marriage, asks Brill if he mentioned the elixir during the board meeting, he says he did, but they have to be patient. When Brill gets home, Anna apologizes for the fight and promises she will give him everything he deserves. Oh, she playing the long game. The next morning, Anna asks Brill about Ophelia and her product, but Brill tells her that her product is just a placebo, has no science behind it, and is not on brand for them. Anna asks him to schedule a meeting with her, to which he agrees, but he reminds her that they have new developing products. After Brill leaves, Anna instructs Quan to go through Brill's home computer and closet and to build her a fake social media profile and company under the name Anna Clark. Afterwards, Anna goes on a podcast in which the sesame chicken named Sarah tries to shade her. However, Anna claps back and tells her how successful she is. These 2 are rivals in the wellness space. Later, Quan finds 2 elixir bottles in Brill's closet and gives them to Anna. Quan adds that contamination can lead to lower efficacy and make people sick. Anna asks Quan to contaminate the new samples with grape juice seed extract before returning them to his closet. She also instructs him to continue looking through Brill's files so they'll figure out who he's getting financing from and who he's meeting with that week. Anna visits QHOA and introduces herself to Ophelia as Anna Clark. She tells her that she invests in female-owned businesses and that her break-in story, which she had posted online, has made her interested in her business. Meanwhile, Brill returns home, so Quan tells him that Anna asked him to return some shoes she bought so he can go to their shared walk-in closet and return the bottles without getting questioned. Immediately after putting them back, Brill peeks into the closet, making Quan almost shit his pants, even after douching. At QHOA, Ophelia says her elixir awakens the most uncensored, authentic, risk-taker, and confident version of oneself. Quan calls Anna to tell her that Brill has been emailing Ophelia, Janine, and Sarah, Anna's nemesis and CEO of Gentler Minds. In his trashed emails, Quan finds an appointment confirmation for extraction of Amazonian tonic in Palizan. When he says Brill wants him to leave because he has an important call, she instructs him to eavesdrop. Quan opens and closes the front door to make it seem like he already left, and then runs upstairs and eavesdrops while recording Brill and Sarah's phone conversation. Brill tells her about the elixir, saying it's a natural tonic sourced from ancient ingredients first used by Incan elders in Peru. He says it promotes mental clarity, groundness in an all-around sense of spiritual well-being, a tangible, sellable wellness product. If paired with his sound wave therapy, it makes one experience complete bliss. Sarah tells Brill that although he is brilliant and his product seems compelling, she refuses to work with Anna. He tells her that he's planning on leaving the company with the elixir so he can be her COO and they can work together. After he assures her that the elixir is everything he says it is and can be mass-produced, the gay boy's phone makes the grinder sound. He reprimands Quan for still being in the house, and Quan tells him he left his backpack and rushes out. At QHOA, Anna offers to give Ophelia the capital she needs to expand her business as her partner. At Palizan, Brill hands Reynolds the 2 elixir samples. He orders Reynolds to hire more people so they can replicate it faster, and he promises to increase the funding. Meanwhile, Anna and Quan are live-tracking Brill's whereabouts. Before Brill walks into the house, Ophelia calls him to tell him about her investor and gets upset when he abruptly hangs up after seeing Anna happily brainstorming with their team. Anna happily greets him, and after he leaves, she closes his bank account. Later, when Brill calls Anna about failing to withdraw from his card, Anna advises him to just make electronic transactions. The 2 girlies laugh their asses off. Meanwhile, after Ophelia goes through Anna's fake website, she calls Anna Clark's office's number, which is the phone number of Quan, who pretends to be Anna's secretary. Ophelia informs Anna that she is accepting her offer, much to the delight of the siblings. Brill goes over trying to get some roast beef, but Ophelia tells him not tonight. Plus, she got funding for her elixir, which annoys Brill. The next day, Anna heads to QHOA to talk business, and Ophelia thanks her for sending a cleaning crew to her studio. Meanwhile, unaware that Quan is home and is ready to record him, Brill calls Sarah to ask her to lend him some of the research money because he needs to pay for quicker product results. Brill is dusty as hell, constantly getting money from women. Ophelia brings Anna to her apartment, where Anna hands her the standard partnership agreement. When Anna asks about her photos, Ophelia shares that the woman in the photo is her ex-girlfriend, and the man in the other photo is her current boyfriend, who doesn't seem to take her seriously. Ophelia shows Anna the elixirs and tells her that it's an ancient Amazonian remedy, whose recipe was entrusted to her by Peruvian village elder Amuda. It is plant-based, and the dosage is 2 to 3 drops, 1 to 3 times a day. When asked what happens if one takes the whole vial, Ophelia says it awakens one's God force, which psychology calls Id. The reaction varies from person to person, and citrus, especially grapefruit, can have a severe interaction, which she's still working on how to manage, but one won't die from it. Ophelia shares that the normal dosage gives the person ultimate awareness and a euphoric and freeing feeling, and they take 3 elixir drops each so Anna can understand it. Later, after Anna shares that her mom is a con artist and Quan is her foster brother, Ophelia kisses Anna, who then leaves. Oh, this is getting spicy and making my coochie steamy. Brill goes through Quan's room and finds the elixir bottle Anna stole. The next day, he confronts Quan about it, saying he can only get it from him, to which Quan nervously says he got it from his hippie date, who got it from his yoga teacher. Brill calms down and says that he gets his from the same girl. When asked if he told Anna about it, Quan says he didn't because she don't do drugs. Brill gives Reynolds the extra money he got from Sarah. He later hears Quan calling Anna, who's at Ophelia's apartment, and informing her that he had confronted him about the elixir he found. Anna then instructs Quan to change the passwords of all their accounts and send them to her, which he immediately does. This man got Anna on speakerphone with his door cracked open. You dumb as hell. After the call, Anna tells Ophelia that their relationship should remain strictly professional, but Ophelia insists, and they end up scissoring and taking turns pegging each other. Brill kills Quan and stuffs all 300 pounds in his trunk. He heads to QHOA, where he tells Ophelia that her investor may not be legit, but Ophelia defends her investor and breaks up with him. After he receives an emergency online board meeting text from Anna, he rushes home only to be unanimously voted to be removed by Anna and the board members over evidence of him having undisclosed meetings with Sarah. After an upset, Brill admits having a deal at Gentler Minds and boasts about their soon-to-be-released groundbreaking product. Anna breaks up with him. Brill heads to Palizan and takes the elixir replicas despite Reynolds telling him that he still has 2 more tests to do. Meanwhile, Anna finds Kwan's phone under his bed and suspects that Brill might have killed him. Brill meets with Sarah at their new office, where they each take 3 drops of Mountain Dew. Impatient, Sarah ignores Brill's advice to just wait to feel the effect and pours the entire vial in her mouth. They both feel sick in a few seconds and fall unconscious to the floor. When he awakens, he is horrified to find the pad thai dead, with her vomit all over her. Anna reveals to Brill over the phone everything she knew and did. She heads to QHOA and comes clean to Ophelia, who tells her that she broke up with her boyfriend. Anna reveals her true identity, her true motive behind approaching her, and her successful attempt to stop Brill from stealing her elixir. Suspecting that Brill might have killed Kwan, Anna urges Ophelia to escape, but Brill arrives and reveals that Sarah is dead due to her contaminating the samples. Brill threatens to go to the police, but Anna tells him that it'll backfire and he'll be imprisoned for Kwan's death. After Anna tells him that she made him but he destroyed himself, Brill attacks both Anna and Ophelia, who both try to fight back. This is not the tag team I was expecting. As he's choking Anna, Ophelia takes a dagger and stabs him, resulting in his death. 3 months later, Janine has Anna and Ophelia as guests in her podcast, where they talk about the famous elixir, how they became business partners, and Brill's crime and death. An interesting premise and thriller. However, the acting and writing was bad. Even for a Tubi movie, it was giving straight to VHS. What did you guys think of this one? Ophelia was the finest in the movie.
Subscribe to watch more videos like this. Turn on notifications. And leave a like, it really helps the channel out. Thank you for watching.